In this video, I will show you how to embed a tweet from Twitter, how to embed a Twitter timeline, how to add a tweet button, and how to add a Twitter follow button. SeedProd makes it simple to do all of these things for you in minutes or even seconds when creating your landing pages. This video is brought to you by SeedProd, the #1 landing page builder for WordPress with over 1 million users. It features a drag and drop page editor that makes creating pages quick and easy for everyone. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos and to learn how SeedProd can help create amazing landing pages for you. So the first thing we need to do is get SeedProd installed on your website. So you can head over to your WordPress dashboard and you can click the link in the description to come to seedprod.com. In this video, we're going to be using the pro version, so you can click on Get SeedProd to grab your account. And once you have an account set up, let's click on Login. On the left-hand side, enter your email address, password, and then hit Login. And let's click on the Downloads tab. And let's click on the big orange button here to download the plugin. We also need the license key. You can click the little icon here to copy that. Let's go ahead and close this window. And back in your WordPress dashboard, on the left-hand side, let's go to Plugins and Add New. And then let's go to Upload Plugin. And we're going to drag this zip file right here. You can also click the Choose File button and select this zip file from your hard drive. Let's go ahead and click on Install Now and click on Activate Plugin. SeedProd's going to ask you for a license key. You can paste that in here and verify key. You should see the green success message in the top right corner. If you're using the same browser as I am or similar, you can close this tab at the bottom. So let's set up a test landing page so we can test all of these Twitter features in SeedProd. On the left-hand side, let's go to Pages and let's create a new landing page. SeedProd comes with over 100 plus professionally designed templates, all mobile friendly. So you can import these instantly into your page. I'm going to pick a random one here. Let's go with this one and I'll import this. I'm just going to call my page Twitter. You can call yours whatever you like and save and start editing the page. On the right hand side, we have the page builder. This is what it looks like. This is our layout with all of the block elements. On the left hand side, we have our standard blocks and our advanced blocks. So we can simply drag one of these blocks onto our page to add it, or we could delete it. Let's go ahead and look at the Twitter features that we added into SeedProd recently. So let's scroll down our page a little bit and let's say that we want to insert, instead of the secrets, we're going to put some Twitter information here. So I'm going to get rid of these blocks. Great, so I have two columns here and I'm going to use this column for all the Twitter stuff. So let's go down and scroll back to the Twitter blocks and we have the Twitter embed tweet. We can drag this into our page. And by default, we have SeedProd loaded in. So this is the SeedProd Twitter page. If you like, come find us on Twitter and you can follow us here to stay up to date with some of our blog posts. So on the left-hand side, we have the Twitter embed tweet settings. So we have the color scheme. Right now it's on light. We can change this to dark. We can hide the conversation if there is any. We can hide photos and videos or cards. So if I turn this on, you'll see that the image is gone. I'm going to turn this back on. We have the tweet ID. So of course, if you wanted to change this to a different tweet, you would use the tweet ID and just paste that in here. So for example, if I scroll down and find a different tweet, let's go with this one. I'll click on it. You can find the tweet ID right here in the URL. I'll just cut that out and I'll paste this right into here. And there we go. You can see this is updated. We also have the alignment, so we can go left, middle, or right. And we have the width, so I can make this a little wider if I like. And we have the language, and English is set by default. Under advanced, we just have some spacing options here. And there you go. That's all there is to embedding a tweet using SeedProd. It makes it extremely simple and easy, and it looks great. And you can change the color theme here. And next, let's check out the Twitter embed timeline. So I'm going to drag this block into this column. I'll click on the block settings here. And on the left-hand side, we have all of the settings for the Twitter embed timeline block. So our color scheme is light or dark. I'm going to set this back to light. You can decide to hide the header if you like. So I'll click this on, and now we have no header. We have the hide footer. You can see it shows an embed and view on Twitter link. I'm going to keep that hidden. You can hide the borders if you want to make this more seamless looking. You can also have this transparent. So for example, if this row was a different color, let's say it's a red color, we can come back and set this to transparent. You can see that it goes through and there is a hover there. We have the hide scroll bar, so you can get rid of that if you like. People could use their mouse wheel though still to go up and down on the Twitter feed itself. You can show replies and you can change the Twitter handle here. So for example, if I put in WP beginner, we can see that that channel is now in here. We can change the alignment and the width. So we can make this a little bit wider. And we can also change the height here as well. So you could make it quite high. There's 550. And the language at the bottom. We also have the advanced feature, which has the spacing as well. Next, let's look at the Twitter tweet button. We can drag this in, and here's a little tweet button. So if I look at the block settings, we have the size, small or large. We have the URL that is being tweeted. We have the text that we could add. I am SeedProd. So this text will be posted. The hashtags, so you could do hashtag SeedProd. The via mentions and related. So the related, you would put in other channels that your post or your channel is related to. In here, we have a line, so you could align this to the center or to the right, and the language here as well. So now if you want people to share your page or this URL, then you can have them just simply tweet this out. And lastly, we have the Twitter follow button. So if you're trying to gain more followers, you can check the block settings here. It says follow SeedProd. We have the small or large size, the Twitter screen name. So you could change that if you like to whatever your Twitter account is. Show the screen name, so you can hide that on the button, so it just says follow. And you can show the count here as well, and the alignment, so center or right. The language is by default English, and again we have the same spacing options here to play with if you need that. Now that you know how to embed Twitter in WordPress landing pages, maybe you would like to check out this video on how to create a link in bio landing page similar to Linktree. These pages are great for sharing social media links, but by keeping people on your own website. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.